All right, we're back and we're gonna be working on a mower. This was picked up from the curb. Somebody was throwing it out and my sister needs a newer mower. So the old one is falling apart and I'll show you that later on. But we're gonna go ahead and go through this, see what it needs, see if it runs. As you can see, the wheels are not in the best condition and we're gonna see if we can do a nice, quick, cheap fix on this. Hopefully no parts needed, so we'll see. Eventually we're gonna have to change this starter cord because this cord is definitely fraying here. But for now, hopefully it'll serve its purpose for the rest of this year, as we're in the end of September. And should be all right for the next couple months. What is this? So this is a weed eater, 21 inch. And the model number, what I'll do is I'll take a picture and then I'll put it in the edit so you can see the block, the model plate. Oh yeah, 4.5 horsepower. Rig Stratton is the engine. We'll see. All right, let me get the carb cleaner, please. And pencil case right here. Okay. Yikes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer here. And take notice that there's a flathead. Let's remove the air cleaner. Undo this. You know what? Let me put gloves on. I have my daughter with me today. Doesn't want to be seen in the face. All right, we're gonna spray some carb cleaner right into the carburetor. Actually, if you can do me the favor of bringing this and we're gonna turn this around. Cool. How about that? All right, that's good. There you go. So here's the carburetor. It's got a lot of gook in here, but otherwise, Get some of this other greasy stuff off of here. Prevent, hopefully, from going in. This is the gas tank. It does look contaminated. So one of the things that we'll be doing is probably taking this off so I can do a flush or rinse it out at least. Let me get that sandpaper over there. I'll do some light cleaning on that and get the wheel back on so it's all balanced. And this guy's a 60 grit. Okay, that's the grittiest grit that I have. Take this 60 grit, wrap around, try to get all that rust off. Ay, 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 I already broke it. Okay. Just the paper. Let me know if you see any mosquitoes around me. Okay, so we got most of this off with this extra rust. And then let me get the WD-40. This is what I'm using, the gel equivalent to fluid film. Or a chain lube. It's thicker, it sticks. Get that all over. And then we're going to try the wheel. Goes right on. Woo! Okay, what I want to do is put some washers behind it in that little bag. I have some washers here. Can you come over here and help hold the mower from the other side? I have these washers and hopefully give it some space. From behind to keep it off the edge of this area here. And then the bushing that I'm using, whoa, how'd that come out? Okay. The bushing I'm using is this. I just picked a couple up from Lowe's. And let's see, I'll put 2 on for now. Come a little higher. There you go. Good. And let's see how we work. I'm gonna put, I would say at least 1 more, 2 more. Bushing's not exactly straight on here. Maybe I'll hit that back down a little bit here. Where is the hammer? The table. Oh, way over there. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Okay, we got that back through a little bit. I'll put 1, and maybe I'll put another. Cool. We'll try that. Put this on. I'm gonna tighten this all the way down and just to see where it stands. I think it's a 13. Can't remember. 14. I'll have to use your other socket set. This guy. And if you want, you can sit over here. I'll give you a little foam thingy. Lift it up. Definitely not perfect. We'll see. We can test it out afterwards. I'll do all the wheels like that. Go ahead and pull it back a little bit. Oh, wow. Quitar la rueda. Clean this up. Looks in better condition than the other one. Sandpaper's a little old, so it's all falling apart on me. Yay! Alright, go ahead and do this. And let's see if I can put this on through here like this. I'm on the concrete, so we'll use a socket to drive it in. This might be a nice tight fit compared to the other guy. Let's see. I got plastic. Just get some of that off of here. Like, I don't understand what I have plastic to metal. Because of course the plastic's going to wear. Let me go ahead and put that a little bit further in. Still a little cocked. Trying to get it straightened up a little bit here. All right, that's all the way in. I'll tell me I got more plastic there. Yes, I do. All right, get that little plastic off. Perfect. So we'll do 2 wheels for right now. Oh, that one's already like freaking worn down. I'll have to beep that out. Shoot. Sugar. It has good compression. So I'm fairly certain it should start. Thank you, dear. That one's fuller, so I can actually tilt it. Nice. So obviously it can run. Nice. So then we can proceed to go further and see what else we have to do to it. One of the things I'm going to do is change the oil because it didn't look that good when I looked at it earlier. So that's the oil there on the dipstick. Where's the drain? That already feels better. The wheels on this side. It's not perfect, but heck, it's better than spending $8 per wheel. And I don't know if the other one is going to fit the other Mower tires, the old. So what I'll do is I'll take this guy off and do the same as I did on the other side. 14mm socket. 14mm socket. I didn't say it right the first time. Butchered it. Don't look at me like that. Okay. Whew. It's tight. Switch. Longer. There. Take this off. Curious to see if this is going to help drive the bushing in. We'll see. I didn't put any washers on the other one because this part of it was still intact, the center. That makes it offset. The same here. And then I'll go ahead and take my knife out. The shank is actually different. It's a straight object, sharpened to a point, and then you shank somebody. Why you? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and clean off rust. Go ahead and spray some with the gel. Hopefully keep it from rusting anymore. And put this back on. No problem. And the bolt. Nut. I'm over at my sister's house, and my niece and the neighbor kids are all playing. So Excuse any interruption, please. It looks good so far. Can you please help me turn it around again? I'm gonna stay on this side and not ruin my wire for the mic. Thank you. No, other way. I gotta get to that one last wheel. Yeah. Cool. Up this way. Cool. All right. Thank you. Your help is appreciated. You have big muscles. I thought you'd like that. The funny thing is, she doesn't really. But she's getting there. She works hard, my baby. One last thing. Whoops. Go ahead and center this. A little plastic came out, don't care. I'm not looking for perfection, just to make all this last a little longer without having to buy parts or more expensive parts. I think the bushings were about $1 each, $1.50 each. So spending $6 or $7 for all 4 is definitely cheaper than buying $6 or $7 a wheel. And they're all needed. None of them are actually straight. They all have a wobble. Okay. And that guy doesn't need to have any washers either. Looks okay. I think I might, just so I can keep it out this way. I know I cracked it a little bit when I put the bushing in. So maybe I'll put 2, maybe 2. Come on, buddy. Put these on. This back on. See how I cracked it a little bit? Yeah. No big deal. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Cool. Hold this up like that. Thank you, dear. See if it's maybe under here. And it looks like there's a drain plug under here. Can you hold that for a bit? Here, close that thing so it goes down a little bit lower. Cool. And sit on that or whatever. Yeah. Cool. What I'll do is I'll bring you guys over here. 1 second. And I believe this little plug right here is the drain plug, and I can zoom you guys in. That right there. Yeah, I believe that guy right here is the drain plug. The other thing I'm going to do is go ahead and sharpen the blade a little bit, which I got to back you guys up to be able to see. Yeah, the other thing I'll do is sharpen this edge as it's very dull. Yeah, pretty dull. All right, so we'll see. You got that? Cool. All right. I'm hoping to be able to use this pan, and I don't know how well it's going to catch. What I'm going to do is I'll turn the blade like halfway-ish, and then when I break it loose, you're going to have to stand it up and let it drain, okay? Let's see if we can break it loose with this guy. And an extension here. This is a short extension, so I don't know if this is going to work or not. That's lefty, okay. And it is a 3/8 socket here. Oh, comes right out, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'll take off the extension here. Just use this. Okay, I'm going to get the light out of the way, but you'll know that I'm taking that out. And I'm going to undo one of the drain plugs here, okay. Ready? And go. Yeah, right there. That's cool. Like that. That's perfect. And I'm gonna open the top up a little bit here, where the dipstick is. Cool, perfect. We're almost there. It's almost done. It's not much in one of these systems. Maybe a quart, if that. Or from my UK friends, maybe a liter. And here's the drain plug. And not much to it. It's very, very shallow. I can't even put this in there all the way. Oh, maybe it's because it's caked up with stuff. All right. Okay, go ahead and lift it up. And we're going to drive it in by hand. Just thread it all the way in. And go ahead. Whoa. We're going to do this. Is that better? Yeah. Go ahead and take this. I'm going to switch it and tighten it up. Doesn't have to be too tight. I only went about a half turn after it caught on. Oh, it snugged it up. Almost wrist tight. Alrighty. I'm gonna let this drain in. Pan out of the way. I'm gonna just take the oh, darn it, I have a sharpening tool. Oh. I'm gonna take my sharpening tool and some regular WD-40. Let's see if I can stand this guy up. Bam. Would hold. Kinda, sort of. It's windy. Okay. Try that. What I'll do, I'm going to use one end on here. I gotta say, this thing doesn't have too many gouges on it. I've seen a lot worse. I'm just trying to follow the angle that's already on there a little bit. Not looking for perfection, just clean the edge up a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to turn it. I'm going to do the same. This edge is a little bit of a gouge, but not too bad either. All right. And I think we're good underneath. All right, go ahead, baby. You can let it back up. And thank you, dear. Now, a spark plug area here. This is the igniter, and where the spark plug fits into. It's not in the greatest shape. I bent it a little bit, but it makes good enough contact to make it start, obviously. And I'll take off the plug, make sure it looks okay. Grab some channel locks and open them up. I didn't bring a wrench big enough. And these don't have to be monstered on, gorillaed on. Looks like there's moisture on there. You can see little water bubbles, water droplets. Tartamudeando. I'm stuttering. My daughter laughs at me. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up the plug a little bit here. Use some carb clean, get the water off. I didn't bring my goggles over, so I'll do it very light so it doesn't go all over the place. I should be using a rag because it likes to swell up latex. And hopefully get all that water off of there. And you want to pull the cord a little bit, a couple times. I want to clean out all that moisture that might be in there. A little more. Okay. That's good. That's good. We did get something out of there. So let me see if I can zoom you in there. And maybe use the light. It's not the easiest to see. We have moisture all in there. Kind of see it. But I'll wipe it down. I'll go ahead and put the plug back in. And we'll tighten that up. We only have to go a little tight, you know. It's maybe wrist tight. Boom. Put this back on. Okay. And we're gonna go add oil. What I'm using is a non-detergent. Most small equipment take non-detergent. I don't know how much this thing takes, so I'm just going to add a little bit at a time and rely on the dipstick to tell me when it's full. This slab is fairly level, so should be accurate enough. And we still need, I think, to add another pint. Okay. And right here. Check it out again and wipe it down. Okay. Let it drain down a little bit here. Boom, boom, boom. I think my next step is going to remove the gas tank here and so I can spray that out, check out the line, wipe it down again, in, out. Oh, it's not even on the dipstick. Okay. Just takes a while for it to go back down. I'll pour the rest of this. This is not even a full quart. It was less than half. So, pretty safe. Put the rest of this in there. Oh, there. We're definitely in the hatch mark. So I think I might just leave it there. Let the rest of it drain down, and it's at least more full than we began with the old stuff. Alright, so now I'm going to move this back. Let's see. Bring you guys closer. Right here. Maybe. Hopefully that works. And then go ahead and remove the airline here. Okay, I'll clean that up. What else do we have here? The carburetor is actually attached to the gas tank. So one of the things I got to do is take off this bracket here. The spring is barely functioning, so I'm going to check out and see if that's correct in position. I'm going to take a picture for my own records here. Of how it was before. And then I know how to put it back together. Let's see. You know what? Let me go ahead and take a picture a little farther back. Okay. And then, let me see, once I start taking off this, it's either 8mm or 10. I think it's a 10. Probably a 10. Hmm. 10 has a little play. I wonder if it's a 3/8. I don't know, that's weird. I'm going to use a 10 socket anyway. Since they shouldn't be that tight, I'm not going to strip anything out. And we'll just take this bracket off all the way through. We have one 10mm. I'll put that in there. And I think the others are a 13 or a 14mm. 13 it is. Okay. I should have brought my my impact ratchet. Cordless. Make it quicker. I'm only taking this off so I can see what's going on over there. You can't see anything. Not that I need to take it off to get to the tank. I'm quite sure I don't need to. The other thing I'm going to check is to make sure that these are all the same size or not, so I know where each belongs when it comes time for reassembly. So far, good. And they're all the same size. I'll take this off. And I'm just going to let this swing to the side here. Out of the way. All right. Now when I take this carburetor off, I'm not going to be doing a rebuild on it yet because I don't have the kit, the gasket kit. Plus I wasn't even sure if this thing was going to run. I just picked it up out of the trash. I dropped it off here. But if it looks promising enough, and obviously it did run, it does have good compression. I did? I put it back in there. It's okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the brush, a little dustpan brush here, and brush it all off. You can see the condition of this thing. It's hardly rusted. It must have been garage kept. And then I'm now going to go ahead and take this off, the carburetor, away from the gas tank. Oh, it's 4 Phillips holding it in place. And I'm not really worried about the gaskets at this point. And it looks like I can't even put an inline fuel filter, come to think of it. There's no gas line. It's direct feed. Now I might have a submersible type filter I can install, like you would on a weed eater, or a weed whacker, whatever you want to call it. We'll see. I've never seen this. Oh, 5 Phillips. Every time I turn around, there's another Phillips. Phillips screw. Okay. Interesting. I'm trying to keep that gasket intact. You can't use RTV silicone on this because it just gets eaten up by gasoline or petrol. Okay. Come on, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it has a very weak looking screen here. I'll clean that off. Interesting. I've never seen this setup before, I've got to say. Wow. I'm trying hard not to tear up the gasket. And this part right here must be the fuel pump. Oh, sorry. This little area right here, it flaps. Interesting, another strainer. Oh goodness, you guys can't even see. I'm so sorry. Here we go. There's that. And then the tank here. I've never seen this. Never ever. Brush off the excess. And then I'll take some carb cleaner and spray it off. I'm gonna need goggles, baby, because I gotta be able to see what I'm doing. If you can do that for me. Okay. I'm not truly concerned about the external here. It's this part and the little ports, the air ports. The air, yeah. It has to be able to go through. Now I wish I could open this guy up. This is one sealed unit, looks like. Oh yeah, there's plenty of water in there. You can see it. That's actually pretty freaking good. Let's get the other stuff again from the top. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty good, I guess. Alright, I'm going to set the guy aside, the tank. I'm going to let that evaporate out if possible. This is one of the strainers. What I'll do is I'll rinse it out from the inside out. Yep. I'm going to stick that in there, back where it was. I'm going to blow off or rinse off the gasket as well. I don't even see the needle and seat. It's just, I've never seen this design before. Let's see. Or not made to be rebuilt. Is that, yeah, better. Just so weird. Yeah, this is the fuel pump area. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. There we go. This is one of them carburetors, girl, I've never seen before. I have no idea how it works. I am going to take pictures of whatever information I can find, which is nothing. No identifying marks. I have an O2. And that's it. Let's set this on top of the tank. on here. Okay. There goes the screen there. Let me see if I can bring this back into the picture. It's not 100% evaporated yet, but if it's just the cleaner that's left in there, I'm okay with that, as long as there's no water. And this guy is going to sit like this. And this fits through the hole. Just like that. So we're going to go ahead, screw everything back in. Yeah, I'll tell you, I find it an interesting setup. Cheap, but interesting. And then I'll make a second pass. Then I'm just going to go a little bit beyond finger tight, I suppose. The seeding area here, a little bit. I'll use my dirty rag here. Get the excess. I don't see much dirt on the inside. It's just out here. And who knows where that oil came from. I don't know. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover this. Make sure we don't have any debris anywhere. And then this hook connects to the one that's on the mower. So it's going to be something like this. We'll see how it goes. I'll bring the mower a little bit closer. Put it back together. Fill it up. And then run it.